I found myself noticing that um, I'm here with my family, and um, I'm an introvert. Introverts do things, you know, quite different, I think, than an extrovert would. So in my world, uh, what I try to do is I try to find people that are like-minded. I um, try to find people who are looking for a similar type experience, community-based experience, and we all have our own journeys to go on. But I don't. I mean, I'm barely even awake right now. This is not my normal time. But I just felt like with life being like it is, sometimes you just got to stop and you just got to put yourself out there. So that's exactly what I was doing. And if you want to bounce, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm not here for that. So um, what I was saying while it was muted was you might have to go through 1,000 people to find one person that stays with you. And if losing audio for a few minutes makes you leave, makes you not stay, then you're not the one. Go find someone else. It's all good. There's plenty of people out there that'll give you exactly what you want, and that's not me. So um, I'm here to, uh, curate a community of support and trust and loyalty. So it doesn't even matter. Um, it doesn't matter. It's not about failing. It's about trying. And without trying, you're not going to succeed. So in the bigger scheme of things, if what you're trying to do is turn uh, your creativeness, if you're a creator and you're trying to create income from just being creative and just making, what you consider art, I think that having a support system with you is very helpful, whether you have 20 subscribers or 5,000. Um, the support system is what helps you get through these times. Uh, my wife is a healthcare professional. You know, as a kid, I probably, would have been diagnosed OCD and ADD and, um, you know, all that other stuff. Like that's me to a T. I'm probably a little bit autistic. You know what? So, and I have no problems with the way I go about my life. I compare it to like a hermit crab. We are all, creatives, introverts, we're all like hermit crabs. You know, I'm not uncomfortable around groups of people that I don't know, but I'm guarded. So if I'm a hermit crab and I'm in a group, what I'm doing is I'm staying locked into that shell. And you're not going to see me for a little bit because I'm going to feel the waters out. I'm going to test the waters. I might come out and peek and look around and go back in. This right here is not that. This is leaving your shell, going to find another one. So you're completely exposed. So a hermit crab will peek out. You'll look around, and if there's something out there that looks dangerous, he'll go back in. He might wait an hour. He might peek back out. And if he looks around and he still sees what he considers dangerous, but it hasn't hurt him yet, then he might take a look and give a nod and then go back in. That hermit crab might come back out a half hour later. And if he sees that that thing that he thought was dangerous is still there, then he might feel comfortable enough to take a little stroll with his shell. So that's me. I pop my head out. I see who's still here. If you're still here, you know what? Let's take a walk. Um, So I've been told plenty of times that I'm a blessed man, and it's true. I am a blessed man. But listen, this is not a fantasy world. 2003, I was diagnosed with a condition called Behçet's disease. Behçet's disease took my vision. I was blind. For 4 years, I was 20 over 400 in both eyes. So I've had the lens cut off of my eye. I've had lens transplant surgery. I've had 1,100 blood vessels sealed off with lasers. I started chemo in 2018. 2008. I started chemo. 8 months ago, this chemotherapy was for the Behçet's disease. And 8 months ago, I found out that the chemo I was taking for the Behçet's disease gave me lupus. So I don't complain about this stuff. I don't talk about this stuff really, but I'm out here. I'm out of my shell. So let's talk about it. I got lupus. Last summer, I was bit by a tick in my backyard. Got Lyme. So, well, at least I was treated for Lyme. I had the Lyme markers. There's no like official test that you can get, but yeah. So, um, you know, I think that these things happen, and I think that if you think anybody's life is perfect, you just you're just not well versed in life, because everybody has problems. We all have problems. Um, there was a time when I wasn't even sure how much time I had, because I was taking extremely high doses of steroids before my vision went, and that was to try to help calm down all the symptoms I was dealing with. And you know, I was also addicted to narcotics. I was also, uh, just straight junkie, to be honest. Ended up in a homeless shelter. And actually, that's where I met my wife. So we all deal with things. And as a community of creative minded people, you do have to, kind of approach things in a different way. You got to kind of look at yourself from the outside perspective in social media. And I do. And, I come off as somebody who tries very hard. And I come off as, um, and actually that's probably counterproductive, because uh, even compensating for the fact that people might think I have it too good, that's a problem. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be worried that being in a foreign country where it's warm is a problem. Why should that be a problem? Why should I not share my experiences? Why shouldn't I be happy? Why shouldn't I allow other people to be happy for me? Well, my experience shows there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of people out there that don't want you to succeed. They'll tell you they want you to succeed, but really they're just trying to get ahead of you. So, uh, whether you have 5 people that got your back, or you got 30,000 people that have your back, the principles are still the same. You got to continue to put what you do out there, because those people that will support you in the way you need it will eventually find you. It might take a while, but they will find you. And once you do find those people, you have their trust from the beginning, whether they tell you or not. You have their trust from the beginning. You can't violate their trust. Let me take a look to make sure I'm not fucking this up again. All right. Okay. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if this made it through earlier or not, so I'm going to say it again. Last week, my wife sent me a post. She sent me a link to something that said men should tell each other they love you. I didn't post this on any social media because I thought it was too forward thinking. I thought it was too aggressive. I thought it was too try hard. A few days later, I saw this same exact post posted by someone else. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's not too forward thinking. It's okay to tell each other you love each other. It's okay. And you know what? I'll be the first to do it. I'll be the first to put myself out there, because what I am trying to do is I am trying to make it easier for people to feel comfortable sharing what they do. Sharing what you do isn't easy. You put yourself in a vulnerable state. But if you feel enough sense of security with what you do, because the people around you tell you that what you do is valuable, then you'll share your stuff. You'll share it. And as you share things, and you will continue to make things, as you continue to make things, you'll continue to get better. I have some strengths. I have some weaknesses. My strengths are definitely optimistic, positive attitude over everything. I talked about all the health stuff, but this stuff is not limiting me. I have some challenges to overcome. I can't see well. This glare on this screen is almost impossible for me to see right now, but I'm trying. And so being out here, in the sun, early morning, this is not me, man. This is not the way I operate. I operate in a basement. I mean, I'm getting burned left and right out here because I haven't seen the sun in 2 years. And that shit's got to change. That shit's got to change. There's a lot of changes that need to be made around my life. I have some great people that really show genuine love and genuine support. And I don't take that for granted whatsoever. I actually pump the brakes a lot of the times, because I want people to know I support them so much that I go a little too far sometimes. And it's out of love, straight out of love, because I want people to feel good about themselves. I want people to share what they have, because I think what you do is amazing. Whether you're just starting out or you've been doing it for 20 years and you just never put your stuff out there. When I hear your guys' material, it inspires me. It inspires me to, try to find a way to help that become a reality for you, where you feel like your content is capable of paying your bills. So I don't have that same, my goals are not financial. My goals are to bring awareness to the people who need that. I grew up in Maine. Listen, I had a childhood where we had a trailer with no heat, and this is cold. We're talking cold, cold, cold. My stepdad had to crawl under the trailer in the morning before school in the wintertime with a blow dryer and extension cord, and blow dry the pipes so that we could have a shower in the morning before school. We'd have to get dressed in front of the oven because we had a trailer, but we didn't have any heat. We had hot water, but we didn't have any heat at times. So I never thought I'd be in a position where I would be able to travel and where I'd be able to see things and help people. The goal is to eventually help others sustain themselves with their creations. But I do need some help. Like, I need willing participation. I need people who are as excited about sharing their content as I am sharing theirs. So if I come off as eager, if I come off as pushy, if I come off as trying too hard, it's because I want to do everything I possibly can to make sure you guys understand that I'm just here to help. This summer, I want to do some sort of group retreat. I want to have as many people that are possibly capable of getting out and getting together. All us hermit crabs with all our shells can all get together somewhere this summer. I'm going to put something together. I don't know how it's going to happen yet. I haven't worked out the details. But there'll be an opportunity for all of us to get together somewhere and create. Maybe it's over a weekend, maybe it's 4 days or 5 days. I'm going to try to accommodate lodging. I'm going to try to accommodate, we'll just see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can do a little fundraiser, try to come up with money for food. Maybe what we need is just people to be able to get there. Maybe we can take care of the rest. I don't know yet. But, financial independence with your creations, with music, it's totally doable for me. Like I said before, this is therapy. This is absolutely, I get the most, my brain is the most calm when I feel like I am contributing to other people's success. So my success is important to me, but my success is probably different than what you feel it should be. For me, my success is when other people feel good about what they're doing, and are seeing their goals met. So, some of you may understand this concept of attraction, not promotion. And I'll just put it out there. If you've ever been in a 12-step program, you understand that. You understand that it's about the process. It's about taking one little tiny baby step at a time. But that first damn baby step to get to the top is just as important as the middle step, the 3,000th step, or that last step where you finally get to your goal. Every single step is important. And we got to show each other that love. We have to. We're all here. If you're in this chat, if you're seeing this video, you are not out of my orbit. You are in my orbit, which means I'm talking to you. So if you've got a shell that's on your back and you're coming out every so often and peeking, I'll be there. And you go back in your shell and you come back out, I'll still be there. But at some point in time, you got to let that shell go and you got to come over and, you're going to have to show that, we're all trying to take our shells and go to the same place. So, beautiful music, there's beautiful creations. There's people making drawings. There's people thinking outside of what's normal consciousness, remote viewing as an art form. We got, people making the most beautiful classic style hip hop from the 90s that you would find in the 90s. You got people making beautiful trap music that is exactly embodying the moment that we're in right now, And then you got people doing all kinds of different things. You got people making techno music using just equipment, no computers. And you got people that are working strictly in computers. Everybody comes from a different place. Everybody has the same goals, which is to be seen, to be heard, to be wanted, to be loved, right? So, I'm out here. I got my family support. Family is what you make it. It's not blood. It has nothing to do with what kind of blood runs through your veins and what kind of blood runs through theirs. Family is who's closest to you. So if you've got people that are close to you that you care about, that's your family. So sometimes it takes a little reset. to make sure you understand that the goals are not forgotten, but you know, there's also sometimes a need to step back. I don't know what that is. I don't know what stepping back is, because I'm either all in or all out. I have no, that's addiction. That's my life. That's going hard until you can't freaking move, and then just going offline until you can like make a formal sentence again. So, you know, I want to say to everybody in here, man, I love all you guys. I really do. Kane, I love you, bro. Jem, I love you, bro. I really do. I love you guys. 005 Dynasty. I'm not even sure. I hope I'm saying that right, bro. I love you, bro. I do. I appreciate you and I love you. Rhythmic Design, Bobby. I love you, Bobby. I really do. I love you guys. And if you bounce out before I got a chance to tell you I love you, it's all good. Come on back. When I'm here, Vinny, I love you, bro. I do, man. I really love you. And for anybody that's not here, you know, like, if you see this on playback, just leave me a thumb, leave me something, so I can at least tell you I love you. And it's a real thing. I didn't jump on that post. I didn't share that post for a reason. And I think it was because I was supposed to say this in person. I don't know. I know the universe works in mysterious ways. I was always one of those people that didn't believe the universe talk, you know, like make your own destiny. I used to literally say, I am my own God. That's how far away I was from being able to support anyone else. So if drugs and alcohol is your God, then ask for help. If you want to find a way to participate in a creative community where people genuinely care about each other, then just find us. I hope you do. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of shit on here I'm going to have to trim off because I sat here and talked for like, I don't even know how long about a whole bunch of things, but I hope I got back to all the points I wanted to make. Basically, you know, you can put yourself out there all day long, but if putting yourself out there follows by no action, then it's just bait. It's just bait, and there's no catch. I want the catch without the bait, you know, like. So, yeah, it's a little bit emotional because I feel so supported by my family, and I know not everybody has that. So I want to try to bring that same sense that I get from my family to everybody who needs it. I'm always told how good I am by my family. It's beautiful. So, family is the most important thing. I'm your family. So, just work together. I don't have a whole lot else to say, guys. I don't know if you'll see me again before I get home, but this has been an amazing trip. I've done some crazy shit while I've been here. I did a human roller coaster yesterday that was insane. It's some shit that you should not be doing. Talk about hanging from probably 300 feet in the air from a single harness, and you're hanging on to this barbell that has wheels on it. You're hanging, and you're going over a damn built roller coaster in the jungle. It's insane. So there's a lot of shit out here to experience, you know, but if what you have is your shell and your computer or your iPhone, make the best of what you have. All of us out here are just trying to do the same thing. We're all just trying to contribute in some way. So yeah. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, you go to work, bro. You go to work. And yeah, so peace, everybody. I see you. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. I don't have anything else to really contribute to this live stream. I'm glad I brought my computer. If I didn't bring my computer, I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't know why I brought it. I guess this is why. So the only thing I care about is people. I can create whether people are watching or not. So it's way more fulfilling to me when everybody out there gets to feel like they're supported. Now, having said that, I'm going to head on out, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day. Peace to everybody. Not even see the screen to shut this off. All right. Peace, guys.